I've been seeing a lot of influencers filming viral content in Chinatown lately. I guess this is the modern way of utilizing cheap Chinese labor for easy capital gains. And before we start, let's just watch a few popular videos on this topic and see how they open it up.
We're in Chinatown, baby. And in this video, my mom and I are gonna show you some of our favorite places.
That's very nice. A food vlog with mom. Healthy family dynamic.
We've done over 1 billion views on social media. Let's do this.
Very drastic change from the last one. This is like hardcore influencer vibe. I'm a big fan. Plus his friend in the video wears a toothpick, so we gotta give him the cool beans point. Many of you are already familiar with my theory that more views equals better quality. Why do I talk like that? This is definitely the absolute worst way to start any video. A poor quality picture of a gray head, no background music, straight up monotone. Whoever made this video might just be the dumbest person alive. To reapproach this concept, I'ma pull a Brent Rivera, pick the most popular topic from my search page, and do it again myself. So here's my $100 bill. We're gonna go to the land where the flavors are delicious and the enforcement of the IRS is mysterious. Chinese Popeyes in the corner. Do you think they season it with 5 spices instead of 11 herbs and spices? Wait, that's KFC. Starting with the most viral spot every TikToker and their mother have filmed here. Walking up, the name Mei Lai Hua seems kinda strange to me. I imagine a Chinese bakery to be named Superior Dragon Bread, some giving off big energy like that. So I looked it up and Google Translate said it means Myanmar, like the beach? I'm gonna take AI's word for this one and think magnificent China. The bakery was founded by Mr. and Mrs. Chang back in 1968. They brought their recipes from home and wanted to nourish the community with their signature dim sum baked goods, and social media helped them become the most successful bakery owners in the area. They recently have to change location because the line was too crazy. Look at them having first world problems now. I guess the American dream still exists, huh? It's pineapple because they have this like sugar condensation on top. When you bake it, it splits, looks like a pineapple. Very well baked, light and fluffy. Honestly, after they moved, it looks like they improved their craft. Because usually the dough is like underbaked. It looks pretty airy, so let's give it a taste. I can't really tell if it's a dessert because so much sugar going on, but I really like it. It tastes like a candy bacon sandwich. Last time I had it, the filling is like full of fat. It's super clear that they're chipping out on the ingredients, but this time it's very evenly distributed. I guess maybe the rent now is cheaper. I'll give it a 9.4. Literally 30-second walk over to the iconic Doyer Street. This is the heart of Chinatown, only 200 feet long, but its rich history has been running on forever since Hendrik Doyers, a Dutch settler, bought these buildings and opened his distillery business in the 18th century. And then by the end of that century, Chinese immigrants came in and established the first Chinese theater in America. Dutch spirits and then Chinese theater, all very hip until gang violence took over in early 20th century, and this corner became the bloody angle. Mostly because the corner is very secluded and law enforcement can't really see into it while driving by, leaving them free to fight to death. Now the bloodstains are painted over. Young couples come here to propose romance and take Instagram pictures. Our next spot is right in the center, Namwa Tea Parlor, which translates to Southern China Tea Parlor. See, this name makes a lot of sense. It's funny how they have the Spring Festival snake decoration, and on the right of it you have the Clifford Sauvignon Blanc. Apparently they claim that they invented the first egg roll, so we gotta try the original egg roll and maybe something else to go with it. Look at this gaping hole. Just to give you a peek of what you're about to embark on. Oh, it's already cut. Nice. This is the thickest egg roll I've ever seen. This is interesting. Chicken, cabbage, all the good stuff. Love the plate. This feels like a diner from the 60s, honestly. I'm not sure if they're the OG egg roll, but this is definitely the best egg roll I've had in my life. This is insane. The egg roll wrapper gets kind of flaky. It's almost like a croissant, bro. And the filling, something gooey is in there. This exceeded my expectations so much. Just this dish alone is a 9.3. I just realized I've been eating garbage my whole life. It's actually rolled up with eggs. It's like an omelet. I think you wrap all the vegetables and chicken with the egg wrapper, and you fry it with a light beer batter. This is pretty mind-blowing. I like an egg burrito. Okay, this one looks way more standard, like the shrimp dumpling that I know. It just sticks on your chopstick. The shrimp is extremely tender. It's almost bouncy. The wrapper is really thin. A lot thinner than the other dim sum places around here. I feel like there's a lot of scallion, ginger, some rice wine. I feel like maybe they use cornstarch or like that egg white method. I still say the egg roll is by far the most impressive part of this restaurant. Both of them combined, I'll still give it a 9 out of 10. I hate on this restaurant a lot because on the weekends, the line goes around the block. I guess it's worth the hype. Not every day I get to go out and try so much good food from different places. With school getting increasingly overwhelming, cooking sometimes feels impossible. That's when Factor comes to assist. Always fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes. Factor just doubled their menu to over 80 weekly meals. More options, more variety, and even more global flavors like Mediterranean and Asian-inspired dishes. They've also added more protein-packed meals and seafood options. Think salmon, shrimp, and even barramundi at no extra cost. What I love most is how easy it makes staying on track. Whether you're looking for high protein meals or balanced options that fits your wellness goals, Factor takes the guesswork out of eating clean. I've been using Factor to stay consistent with my GABAP diet, and honestly it's been a lifesaver on busy days. If you're ready to eliminate the stress of meal prepping and planning, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code CANOEFB50 to get 50% off plus free breakfast for a year. That's code CANOEFB50 at factor75.com. Staying on the same street, just on the other side of the corner, we have Taiwanese Pork Chop House. No need to explain the name here. I'm about to say pork chop a lot in the next 2 minutes. Pork chop. Pork chop. Pork chop. Taiwanese Pork Chop House. We're getting the Taiwanese pork chop. A signature street food, pickled cabbage, I think, so sauerkraut. Let's start with the rice and the cabbage first. They use potato starch, sweet potato starch, instead of cornstarch. It dries it up better. Besides it's a little bit dry, it's pretty perfectly done. You can taste the rice wine, the garlic, a little bit of sugar, the 5-spice powder. Sweet potato starch really give it that crunch that no other starch can give. I think it's the same starch that's used in Taiwanese fried chicken too. Yeah, so you take a bite of the pork chop and you balance it with some pickled cabbage. Great meal. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Only 200 feet away. I like how we're not moving a lot today. This next place is called Chang Lai. It means come often. Let's see if the food is so good that it makes me come back often. Just giving you guys a heads up, the owner is really proud of the fact that this place is ranked in the top 100 Chinese restaurant in the US on Yelp. With that same logic, my alma mater, Hustlers University, is top 1000 on US news ranking. Yeah, first time, yeah.
Where are you from?
Huh?
Nice.
Nice.
Store number 5.
Yeah.
This store, you know the picture? Oh, famous. Pot noodle and milk tea. A lot of people take.
Yeah. I don't think they're famous. I feel like they're just a random group of girls. Like this one, it's like a college field trip or something. Yeah, he gets all the love. Oh, here's a photo of these two girls again. The same two girls.
Yeah, so good. You can put sauce, sauce, peanut butter, chili, and seasoning. It's all that.
Can we get a fork?
Yeah, top 100.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure it tastes amazing. So, you know, we're continuing our tradition, eating next to the garbage. Makes food taste better. So the noodles are all like, you know, wrapped up, little swirls. Wow, that is some intense flavor. It kind of tastes like a peanut butter noodle mixed with buttered chicken. The fishball has a lot of curry flavor, a lot of things working together. The only complaint, this noodle is kind of mushy. It just falls apart when you bite into it. It's like overcooked rice. I'll give this an 8.3. Nice day to be out on Rosh Hashanah. Hello. Can we do like the number one, the chives and pork? One of these coconut drink thing. Yeah, she's locked in, bro, with the AirPods and everything. Induction burner. They know it's shit. You gotta get the real fire. We got this literally in like 30 seconds. Some god cooking speed. Nice. You know, I'm gonna commit the sin of just drizzling everything all over. Oh, these mysterious sauces. What is this? Water?
Vinegar.
Ah, it is. Okay. I feel like I'm cleaning my coffee machine. Every single one is fried lightly. Like all stuck together. The wrapper tastes really dry. I feel like there's a reason why we got it in 30 seconds. But the filling is really flavorful. I'll give it a 7. Gotta chase it down with some natural coconut milk. There's nothing natural about that. Just want to make a separate note that I walk past this place all the time, and every time I look into it, the people who wait in line kind of look like the cameraman. I love how we just visited a mom and pop dumpling joint, walked 2 steps, and can see a trust fund kid's fashion project losing 10K a month. We're definitely in the Lower East Side. This is a super popular fruit store. In the summer, there's always a huge crowd outside. Apparently, the cameraman has a lot to say about this place. I'm gonna pass on the mic.
This is the low-key spot where every performative man in the Lower East Side takes a girl out on their first date for dessert. Everyone gets the same watermelon slushie, sits on the same stupid pallets over there, and wears the same clothes. It's so stupid.
Coming to Mango Mango as an honor for PA. He always told me that his dream is to order and taste every single menu item here. Should we turn that into a video? Let me know in the comments. He claims that these calorie counts are accurate, but I highly doubt that. Let's just go with what he usually orders. This is probably one of the first places with a properly high-functioning AC. I'm sweating bullets over here. I think PA usually gets the coconut one. The grapefruit on top looks a little oxidized, bro. Alright, let's push it aside. Grab a bite of everything. I think they call this the pomelo. These little dots. Like Pomelo Anthony. It's actually coconut milk underneath, so super refreshing. It's like a dessert soup. I never really had it before. It's light, acidic, refreshing, fruity. I'll give it an 8.7. I totally forgot to account for tips, so our budget is running out faster than expected. We might be done soon. Anyways, that was a nice dessert break. Back to the savory ones. Yeah, that's not so much a soup dumpling. It looks like a volcanic eruption. Another dumpling place is probably the cheapest spot. 13 dumplings for $5. Judging by the looks of it, this is either gonna be the best spot of all time, or I'm gonna get some time temperature abuse related stomach issues.
Bye-bye. Hey, sir.
Oh, nice. Looks similar to the one from earlier. Alright, let's go. Been looking for a spot again. Found a bunch of rocks right in front of the public park with a bunch of kids. So we have to do this fast. Well, right off the bat, the dumplings looks a lot flatter than the first spot. And again, we got this in like 5 seconds. So I'm expecting a lot of dryness. It doesn't look that good, honestly. All right. You can probably see here, the wrapper is so dry and chewy. I feel like I'm chewing a piece of rubber. And the sauce is really bad too. This is so bad. Usually these hole-in-the-wall spots always impress you, but this is like a pile of garbage for $5. I can't even finish that single one. I'll give this a 4 out of 10. You see they have like this one exposed one. Unripe papaya. Orangutan. I always see these fruit vendors in Chinatown carrying really interesting looking products. I think it'd be nice to try something new together with all of you. We gotta go big or go home here. Durian seems to be the most controversial, so we're committing. I found some Vietnamese durian, which is $3.99, and Thai ones are $4.99. I was just told by this lady that Thai durian is the best in the world. I trust Thailand with their food, so we're getting this one. This guy is putting on a whole tableside carving show. I feel like I just ordered a whole bluefin tuna that's stinky. I can't believe I just dropped 25 bucks on durian, man. I'm not sure if I even eat it. A knowing roommate is gonna enjoy the smell of the night. The scent of the apartment. That actually looks really tender. Durian, bro. Durian, often are called the king of fruits. Very high energy. It has a lot of healthy fat. It's sort of like a stinky avocado. High in vitamin C, B complex vitamins, vitamin A precursors, potassium, magnesium, you name it. I read all that to hype myself up to eat this. First of all, I can't believe this is the most expensive dish we got today. Just 4 pieces of fruit. When you're eating cursed food, gotta use the Ligma fork. Durian off the street. This is what we have stooped down to. Super slimy, huh? Reminds me of jackfruit. Ijishimo Noodle Corp. It sounds like a sister restaurant to Momofuku Noodle Bar.
WOK. What size?
Number 15.
How about 15?
You know what's kind of concerning? I see like a whole case of eggs here, and we ordered the one with eggs in it. Let's hit it with everything. I just got robbed by a little girl.
Alright, Ellie, that's enough, girl.
Oh, thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, gotta drown it. So this has chashu pork, dried shrimp, scallion, and some daikon. Oh, it's so fresh, dude. A little hard to grab. All right, here we go. I really don't like the texture of the soft rice noodle, but I can see why people would be into this. It's so tender, melts in your mouth. The toppings are all chopped up into little pieces, integrated throughout. The dry shrimp really adds that umami texture. No, umami is not a texture. I don't taste any roast pork though. Yeah, super flavorful, unique texture. I'm gonna not be too biased because I don't like it. I think objectively, this deserves a 8.8. One of the better rice noodle shops in Chinatown. At this point, I feel like I'm feeling more grateful for the food because I don't have any money left. That stupid ass durian took a huge chunk out of the budget. How is the worst item always the most expensive? We're gonna have to do some strategizing. Heading over to the next place, Wafang number 1 is actually number 1 in their roast pork over rice. There are so many Chinese barbecue takeout places in the city, and this one is the most hype. My jaw threatens my ass at the same time. Looks like a hot yoga studio in there. On this channel, we're all about cost-benefit analysis. On the one hand, this place is super famous and I want to try it, but on the other, the cheapest box is $5.75 and we have $7 left, so we only have $1.25 left for the last spot. And the cheapest item there is $1.50, so 25 short. I think the next place is more interesting, so we're skipping this place. I'll show you a clip of someone enjoying the food here.
People will literally wait 2 hours for this. It's $5.50. That is essentially free in New York City.
Last but not least, we're blowing all the money we have left on the skewer cart. The not so halal guys from China. Operating every day, 5 p.m. till late night. I walk past this place all the time, haven't thought of tasting it. I never want food from cars, trucks, farmers market stands. I think subconsciously I have something against food from the street. I prefer eating stuff prepared indoors. Alright, so $7 left. We can get at least 3 items. The cheapest one will be the gluten. Grilled gluten, bro. Alright, we'll get 1 grilled gluten and a chicken stick and scalloped wrapped with bacon. That's exactly $7. That's the game plan. Thank you. All right. We have, this one's probably gluten? No, this one's gluten. No, this one's bacon. You know what, we'll figure it out. So we just walked around the corner from there, that's Grand Street, into this little park. Usually there are people playing soccer here. But today, we're just chilling with our regular homeless dudes around. Let's figure out which one's gluten, which one is scallops. My guess is this one's the gluten, because it has this, I'll take a bite. I think that's gluten. I really love the sauce, very pungent. You can taste a lot of cumin, white pepper, some 5-spice rubbed on there, and some oyster and hoisin sauce to finish it off. I see. This one is a scallop. And I think that's bacon, bro. Yo, that's the thinnest bacon. It looks like a G-string, bro. The G-string bacon wrapped scallop. Super crispy. It has a panko crust around it. This one has no sauce, just the dry spice. My favorite bite so far. It's really nice. The scallop actually tastes really fresh. Not what I expected from an unlicensed street cart. Here's some charred chicken. Actually pretty tender. The guy was doing a lot of the cutting with the scissors. It looked really unsanitary, but I guess once you put it on fire, everything becomes edible, right? That's what our ancestors discovered. I usually don't eat stuff off the street, but this one exceeded my expectations a lot. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5, especially the scallop one. It's really good.